Hello and welcome. This is your boy Jack here to do another reaction video. This reaction video would not have been possible without the help of Miguel Montoya, who made available the important information pertaining to the track and also its translation. The translation made here is not a word-for-word translation. Rather, it is meant to convey the meaning of what's been said. Based on his track record so far, I'm quite certain the translation will be top-notch, and since he was actually responsible for the brilliant subtitle of my final reaction video to Canzabero's Esepico. So, the video I will be reacting to is a collaboration track, session number 49 by Residente and BZRP, or BZRP. This, without a doubt, is a tiraera, which roughly translates to dumping, or better yet, a diss song. Apparently, this track is mostly directed at Colombia reggaeton singer JBalvin, whom, according to the materials I have, seems to have employed questionable methods to get to where he is. From his spearheading a boycott, the 2021 Grammy Award movement due to his perceived slight by the awarding body, to his rather appalling and some might say racist representation of women of color in one of his music videos titled Para, which translates to bitch. So that label was as a direct result of it being the first time he has ever featured women of color in his music video, and he had them portrayed like dogs and slaves. There are more background information pertaining to this beef in the description down below. Since this music is over 8 minutes long, I will be stopping here and we'll just get right down to the reaction. All right, so without further ado, let's get this party started. This is Residente and BZRP performing session number 49. I guess we can begin this. Can't wait to see what what he has in store for us, or what they have in store for us. So let's begin. In a village of La Mancha. Sounds familiar.
Mientras el género urbano vigilo, asomando la mirada como un cocodrilo en el río Nilo, ajustando un par de cuentas pendientes antes de que llegue Milo, sentado en una silla.
Wait, I wonder who Miller is. Oh, anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yes, it does matter. If you guys can let me know who Miller is, that will be fantastic. But I gotta say, I love the 90s hip-hop feel to the track and the imagery generated by the Nile River scheme with the uneasiness, you know, the crocodile and the Nile, and at the same time alluding to the boycott of urban music by JBalvin. I spoke about it earlier. Still not sure if he's uneasy about... I'm still not sure if he's actually uneasy because he's about to retire and worried about the state of the game once he leaves the industry. But you know what? We'll just have to wait and see where he's going with this. All right, let's just take it back to the beginning. I'll try to pause as little as possible. La Mancha. That sounds very familiar, La Mancha.
Estoy un poco intranquilo mientras el género urbano vigilo, asomando la mirada como un cocodrilo en el río Nilo, ajustando un par de cuentas pendientes antes de que llegue Milo. Sentado en una silla bajo una sombrilla en camisilla, con el perro mordiéndome la zapatilla, eructando tortilla y las tostadas con mantequilla, apuntando al horizonte con un rifle sin mirilla, mientras hablo solo como Don Quijote, con espuma de cerveza en el bigote, esperando a que estos hot dogs...
Wait, I gotta stop. Wait. Okay, I get it now. I think it's Don Quixote. Yeah, Yeah, it's Don Quixote. It's the, I just remember the full title. It's the ingenious gentleman Don Quixote of La Mancha. That's why that sounded familiar. All right, so never mind. Okay, I get it now. All right. Let's just take it a little bit further back and we'll continue from there.
Con mantequilla, apuntando al horizonte con un rifle sin mirilla, mientras hablo solo como Don Quijote, con espuma de cerveza en el bigote, esperando a que estos hot dogs salgan del camarote como un brote, antes de que se les hunde el bote. Pero como siempre la mierda sale a flote, estoy preparado para darle a estos soplapotes hasta que el cartucho se me agote. Hoy le tumbo el marketing de un tirón, como tumbamos las estatuas de Cristóbal Colón.
I love that. I love that. I mean, the hot dog reference René takes on JBalvin music as thinks of JBalvin music as fast food, not good for you, even though it seems to taste amazing. Basically, it's something you enjoy in moderation. Definitely not fine dining. I love the line, the sprouts and its sulfuric smells, if not properly. I love it that he connects his. I also love that he connects his Nile River scheme to the staterooms and boat and the sinking. It's like he connects that verse to the first verse he made, and then also he tops it up with the what's it called, the scopeless rifle, and taking down the suckers with his until his cartridge runs dry. So basically that he's going back. Each verse sort of ties into the previous verse, and there's a connecting thread between the verses, which I really enjoy with that. And I also love the layered Christopher Columbus reference about taking down the statues, because he stated that what it stands for has been distorted from reality, and he's there to shed the light on it. So that's interesting. So basically what he's saying is that, I'm assuming, in my opinion, that the layered meaning is that JBalvin music may seem popular, but it's not really as good as he thinks it is. And just as Christopher Columbus exploits have been over-exaggerated and altered in some ways, and so there was a movement that went around bringing down his statues, because the statue was a representation of false exploits. So I really like that. All right, so I'm just going to take it back a little bit here. I do apologize for pausing a lot. I know it's just less than a minute and I've already done multiple pauses, but we'll just go.
Las estatuas de Cristóbal Colón, yo rompo esta chatarra como rockero en los 80, rompiendo su guitarra con el res y tú te embarras. Hasta mis versos se volvieron alcohólicos porque hay demasiada barra. Yo vengo de...
All right, sorry, I had to pause. I just love the alcoholic bar line. That was actually pretty cool. All right, so let's go.
Hasta mis versos se volvieron alcohólicos.
He knows he's making it.
Yo vengo del calentón, desde Trujillo suenan los tambores en la calle, ropo pom pom, no hay discusión. Hasta mi hermano Tom sabe que en el rap hay un solo King Kong mandando fuego. Esto es White Lion, no hay juego. Como en los tiempos de Voltio Contego, tú y yo no somos iguales. Yo no creo en las estrellas de las plataformas digitales, ni en tus billboards de cremita de pastel, ni en tus historias de Instagram Dolce Gabbana y Cartier. Solo creo en mi nivel y en el carbón de mi lápiz, corriendo por encima del papel.
I love the emphasis on just the piano while he was talking about the comments that JBalvin made about his new numbers in Spotify and the rest, claiming he's not all. Basically, he's claimed that he's not all about that. He's about the art, and also I love the throwback reference to Rolito and Tego. That's I do remember them from a due to what's his name, Fat Joe collaboration. I think that's Julio Tego and Julio Volito, sorry, and Tego Calderon. Yeah, so not quite sure. I don't think I've actually listened to this song, but I do remember reading somewhere that Fat Joe was sort of was kind of involved with them for a bit or something like that. I'm not quite sure. All right, so let's just continue. I'm loving this. I mean, it's interesting.
Cremita de pastel y en tus historias de Instagram Dolce Gabbana y Cartier. Solo creo en mi nivel y en el carbón de mi lápiz, corriendo por encima del papel. Esto lo hago para divertirme, para divertirme, para divertirme. Esto lo hago para divertirme, para divertirme, para divertirme. Como ya mismo me voy,
it's retiring,
me voy a llevar un par antes de irme.
All right, I gotta love that old style horn thing in the background. It sounded like a big band tune, like it's something from, the silent film era. It's really interesting, it's really fun, and it's like it's sort of a fun atmosphere he's creating there. Like he's like not taking whoever he's dissing seriously. It's like, dude, this is just a regular verse for me. It's like it's fine. That's the feeling I get. I'm not saying that's what he was actually thinking when he was performing there. So I'm loving it so far. All right, let's just continue. mis armas son mis letras.
Hoy me cojo
Okay.
la industria de la fama, hasta romperle los resortes a la cama. Cuando mi palabreo se derrama, me los cojo sin pijama, vertical y horizontal, como en un crucigrama. En las tiraeras, soy el terror de los terrores de esta era. Para estos perdedores, las primaveras ya no son multicolores, porque donde tiro un punchline dejan de crecer las flores. Son artistas de quinta que escriben menos que un bolígrafo sin tinta. Cuando me ven se descomponen, color blanco pálido, como los dientes de embuste que se ponen. Cuando la gorra con la R se avecina en la tarima entera, empieza a oler a granja campesina.
I love this switch in flow.
Se vuelven gallinas con mi rima cuando impongo disciplina, como en China mi retina solo ve cabezas rodando por la colina. La revolución francesa con la guillotina quemando vitrinas. Voy a todas, voy
Okay.
con una botella, una toalla y gasolina. Como en Palestina lo hago fácil, como pelar cáscaras de mandarina. Cómodo, como un asiento cuando se reclina. Soy Correa, Bae, Gil, indoor, doble play de rutina. Esto no es por Instagram, esto se resuelve en la cabina. Los mato amarrándome la derecha y la izquierda, cantando canciones infantiles, saltando la cuerda. No hay break de que pierda. Si los meto a todos en una licuadora, sale una batida de mierda. A 2 minutos de canción tienen 20 escritores. Hasta los manejadores son compositores. $500 por un boleto, señores, por brincar como un pendejo vestido de colores. El autotune y el playback activado. Estos bobos cantan hasta con el micrófono apagado. No se puede ser el líder campeón de campeones si te escribieron todas tus fucking canciones.
Oh wow, he's really going hard at that. That's just crazy. I love the whole spring scream scheme over there for growth when he lands the punchline, the flower stops growing. That was really fantastic. I guess he's calling all those artists who claim to be the great, they're just basically delicate flowers with no foundation. It's like they pretend to be the best when in fact someone else probably writes, and like I said, there are 20 writers for just a 2-minute song. So it's like, how can you claim to be the best when you need 20 people to actually craft a hit for you? It's like, he does his own stuff, he does it himself, he writes it down, and he comes a swinging. So all basically their manufactured product, while he is authentic, he is self-made, and he, you know what, I see where he's coming from, and I understand. It's like, yes, you know, those writers who write for those other artists, they need to get paid, they need to eat, so it's fine. But if you're an artist claiming to be the best and you don't actually write your songs, or at least the songs that you claim that you showcases your talent, then you're just all talk and it's all nonsense. There is nothing wrong with people actually writing songs for someone and the person singing and performing, but you can't claim to be the best in a field that actually celebrates those who actually write their own material and considers that as the standard for a brilliant artist or a brilliant artist in that field, and claim. I'm hoping you guys are getting what I'm actually saying over here. It's like, when it comes to hip hop, I think there are different criteria that is used as a standard to, you know, how do I put this? Writing your own lyrics is a very important category in claiming to be one of the greats. If you don't do it, then that already automatically takes a huge chunk of points towards that greatness. That's basically what I was trying to convey there. But let's just continue with the song. I really love what he was doing over there. I love the change in pace. I love the fact that certain aspect they were just focusing on his voice and the music was in the background, which was actually enhancing what he was actually trying to say. It's like, I'm guessing BZRP was the one who composed the lyrics. The melody, the tune, the beat, and absolutely fantastic job with it. And Residente is working with what he has, and it's just seamless and brilliant.
Y el playback activado. Estos bobos cantan hasta con el micrófono apagado. No se puede ser el líder campeón de campeones si te escribieron todas tus fucking canciones. Un hot dog bien hecho es delicioso. El problema es que no lo cocinaron. Estos mentirosos, estos vagos son golosos. No te llevan ni el plato a la mesa y se llevan la propina del mozo. Y no les da vergüenza, eso es lo vergonzoso. Las abejas hacen miel pero se las come el oso. No se compra el respeto por ser talentoso. Una cosa es ser artista, otra cosa es ser famoso. Hay que hacer una limpieza, mucho delirio de grandeza, poca destreza. Esto solo empieza, yo todavía voy por mi primera cerveza.
Just passes in the beer.
Esto lo hago para divertirme, para divertirme, para divertirme. Esto lo hago para divertirme.
I love this track, man.
Para divertirme. Como ya mismo me voy a llevar.
I'm guessing it's gonna be a third verse. Yep. A third section. All right. This is like the coup de grace, isn't it? Oh yeah. Yep.
Voy a rebajarme con un bobolón que le canta a SpongeBob y a Pokémon, la copia de un clon.
Okay. Yes, from what I gather, JBalvin actually made songs for Pokemon and SpongeBob, and obviously we all know who Logan Paul is. So let's just take it back again. I need to read the chapter card. I kind of skipped that. So.
¿Está bien así?
En verdad está bien mierda, cabrón. Pero si le tiras a Balvin, puede ser que me guste.
No, Balvin, no, cabrón.
Okay.
Cabrón.
All right, El Caballero de los... you know what? The Knight of the Mirrors. Okay, yeah, so he's basically using the, what's it called? The Don Quixote theme as a framework. All right, that's cool.
Dale. Voy a rebajarme con un bobolón que le canta a SpongeBob y a Pokémon, la copia de un clon, el Logan Paul del reggaetón. Esto es más bajo que eyacular sin erección, como le dicen por ahí.
Josecito, no tienes calle, por eso tienes los nuditos
Oh
blanditos.
my God.
Solo un video entierro a este becerro y lo pongo a subir fotos con su perro. Este cobarde corderito mancebo es como un desayuno vegano sin huevo. El huevo luchando los están matando y el tipo sube fotos de Gandhi rezando. Pendejo mentiroso, se hace el espiritual usando la salud mental para vender un documental. Tú eres más falso que un hot dog sin ketchup ni pan, más falso que los abdominales de Luyan. Es tan inseguro que tienes que estar anunciando por Instagram cuántas lana gana. No entiende los valores de la vida, se tiene que tatuar la palabra lealtad porque se le olvida. Es un imbécil con tinte de cabello que puso a mujeres negras con cadena de fuego en el cuello. Un blanquito que perdió el camino, todo un divino aceptando su premio de afrolatino. Un día dijo que quiso hacer reggaetón siendo franco al descubrir que Daddy Yankee era blanco. Mi llave, lo peor de todo y lo más grave es que este pendejo es racista y no lo sabe. La historia te va a dar un bofetón en nombre de todos los que bajo abuso recogieron algodón y otro bofetón en nombre de todos los que han tenido que batallar doble dentro del reggaetón. Mike Tower, Sex Shop, Keep Town, Rafa Pavón, Don Omar, Ozuna, Arcángel, Tego Calderón, son un montón que sin pensar metes debajo del cajón. En tu arcoíris de colores no existe el color marrón.
Oh, wow. Okay, look. Oh, he did say he was going to go down to his level. And yes, he did. And this is brutal. That's all I have to say about that. It is completely brutal. And it's just hard, man. Wow. He went at it. He wasn't even playing around anymore. So no quips, no double entendre. He's telling you that as it is, and he's just laying it out. So there is no misunderstanding what he's talking about and who he's talking about and why he is so not happy or happy with JBalvin or taking whatever his crap line that, he's like, I'm not going to be a gentleman anymore. I'm going to tell you what's wrong about you, more or less. So I'm loving this, man. This is really brutal.
Un sacrilegio, este blanquito de colegio todavía no entiende el fucking privilegio, pero ¿qué esperan de este fracasado? Criado por su papá, un influencer frustrado. En Puerto Rico pa' que se la dieran en el reggaetón. Tragó más leche que un condón. Por cada mamada subió un escalón. Cada día disfrazado de un color distinto como un camaleón. Lo que dijo Rubén, el residente lo sostiene. Aunque cambie de color, yo siempre sé por dónde viene. Los camaleones velan por su propio ombligo. Se hacen pan hasta de sus enemigos. Nada más con el testigo. Los negocios son negocios socios. En los negocios no hay amigos. Lo mío no es negocio. Somos diferentes por la música. Yo pongo el corazón al frente. Mis billboards lo sostiene la gente. Junto a mis letras en cada pancarta para bajar un presidente. No soy el más famoso de todo el circuito, pero parto en 20 a tu rapero favorito. Lo que dije en Calma Pueblo lo repito. Conmigo comen, aunque no tengan apetito. Esto no lo hago para darte consejo ni para abusar de ti, aunque sea disparejo. Hoy te despellejo para que los que se compren la camisa del hot dog se sientan bien pendejos. Esto es por los pibes, por el respeto que merece todo aquel que escribe. Los Fórmula 1 están de turista, ya no corren, porque acabo de romper la pista. Esto lo hago para divertirme, para divertirme, para divertirme. Esto lo hago para divertirme, para divertirme, para divertirme. Esto lo hago para divertirme, para divertirme, para divertirme. Como ya mismo me voy a llevar un par antes de irme. Bueno, ya me lo llevé.
Damn. That, my friend, was a diss record. That's all I gotta say. I don't think look, the final verse was just I don't think there's any need for me to actually say or explain or convey what he was trying to do over there. He laid it out plain for the world to see. He's not sugarcoating anything. He's not hiding it in layers. He just laid it out and just, I don't even know if JBalvin has actually responded to this, but that was really brutal. I'm not quite sure it will be a good idea for him to actually respond to this unless, of course, I don't really know much about him, so unless, of course, he's actually on this level, which, from what I'm gathering, it's not the case. But if he is, then maybe he should respond. But otherwise, just let it go. What's done is done. I don't think there's really anything he could actually say that would help him come back from this brutal assault to his character. Especially if everything, well, I'm assuming everything Residente René actually stated is real. It's true. I don't think he would actually put out false information in his track, so I'm assuming it's correct. So there we go. I really don't know how he will be able to come back from all those things that were actually, all the accusations that were actually laid on his feet. So we'll see what happens. At least I'll have to go online and check. That was fantastic. That was a brilliant diss song. I love the fact that it incorporated the Don Quixote legend to it, and also the fact that it was layered and each chapter presented a different aspect to what he was trying to say. And it's like the final one was like the Knights of Mirrors basically just laid it out. I think there's a correlation with the chapters. I'll have to go and think a little bit deeper, but not now. This is something I'll have to do later. I'm gonna have to watch the music video again because I'm quite certain I missed quite a bit, but from what I gathered, this was really hard hitting, and this is probably one of the best diss song I've ever heard in a long while. So I'm glad I got a chance to check this out. So thank you, Miguel Montoya, for making this absolutely fantastic translation available. Otherwise, I don't think I would have understood how hard-hitting this particular track is, and I can't wait to, check out more stuff from Residente and see, hopefully, we'll see if JBalvin actually responds to this assault. All right, so lyrical assault. So That's great. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I talked a little bit too much. It was just unexpected. And as I said, it was 8 minutes long. So I was hopeful I had the lyrics to the side to sort of help speed things up. So, but I'm quite certain let's say it's over 23 minutes long right now. So yeah. Sorry. But it was fantastic and I couldn't help myself. And I hope you guys had fun. And so with that said, you guys out there, if you know of something that you want me to listen to, and if you have them translated, that would absolutely be awesome. You could send me a DM on my Instagram, and I will do my best to I'll definitely read them and check them out, and hopefully make a reaction video to whatever tracks you send my way with the subtitles. So please go right ahead and do so. That would be absolutely awesome. And with that said, this is your boy Jack. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Let you know when next I drop a new vid. Don't forget to leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want me to react to. If you've got nothing to say, just say, hey, that's absolutely okay. If you disagree with what I've said during this reaction video or wish to expand on what I've said during this reaction video, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments down below. All I ask is that you be constructive about it. And with that said, this is your boy Jack. You all take care, and I will catch you on the flip side.